find my fucking selfie stick. There we go. Good afternoon and welcome back to New Forest Koi, and we are here in the polytunnel while Ricky pulls the standpipe and puts the drain in, because we are going to be doing the final sort and grade through the YouTube community choice fish today, and once they've been graded through they will come back up into this tunnel but go into the pond next to us. So there's our Ricky. He's just pulled the standpipe out and put the drain in, and he's on his way down, and no doubt he will run us through what we got here.
No, Vince.
Say again?
What would you like to know?
Well, this isn't a spawning that you would have normally done, is it?
No, it's a community choice. So, select few went in it, well, they started in there, went in there, and they've been growing a bit faster.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
I say the last time we went through them was about 2.5 months ago.
Could be. Yeah. I think we've been through 3 times these.
Yeah.
This will be their 4th time. So, see what they're about?
Were both parents Mark Gardeners?
No. The red Kajaki male was one of Mark's. Female Cano. Best Cano Goshki female we got.
Yep.
It's alright. Straight Goshki from them were nice, so we'll see.
So how many are you hoping out of here? Because I know last time we graded through we put about 250 in.
I don't know, if there's 200 in there and we keep 100, I'll be more than happy. I said at the time I reckon the biggest will be 27 of us tonight.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know, if you see how green it is, at this time of year we've got to get like this. Green water's our best friend all summer.
Yep.
And now it's our worst enemy. The next 2 weeks, every pond's just...
And for those out there that don't know why it becomes your enemy when the temperatures change.
It's a combination of temperature, light levels. So the algae, when it's growing, absorbs the ammonia, uses the ammonia to grow, keeps the temperature of the pond up, produces oxygen. The minute the light levels drop, the temperature drops, the algae starts dying off.
Yeah.
And for us, it starts to release ammonia, reduce the oxygen levels. The bacteria that live on it that help, break down all the fish waste, it all just goes in reverse. So from being our best friend, it becomes our worst enemy in about 4-week period. So we have to drain ponds. So these good ones will move into this pond next door.
Yep.
Normally they'd just literally go straight across, but we'll take them down to get some footage.
Yeah.
Have a look at them.
So the other question I have been asked is, when these have been graded through, will the ones that are left be available to the general public?
Always, yeah. Everything we don't keep is always available, but the chance of the ones we don't keep probably aren't going to be that pretty, but there's been a lot more of these in smaller sizes where we've been less hard on them.
Yeah.
So there'll be better fish available in smaller sizes because there was just more of them and we haven't kept as many. So this particular breeding ended up in maybe 4 different ponds on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
So these were growing fast on their own, but others of them got mixed out with other stuff.
Yeah.
And we've seen some.
Yeah, we've seen some today and on previous videos.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a case of they'll overwinter in here. A bit warmer, we get about an extra 5 degrees.
Yeah.
So they'll stay in here for the winter. They won't grow, and then the best ones of these will then go out to a mud pond to really.
Next April sort of time.
So yeah, we'll wait and see what they're like. But yeah, the whole static pond thing is such a probably 4 months of the year it's amazing.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you're in a world.
Do.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why this time of year, like I said this morning, we've been out, we've done 2 ponds already this morning.
Yep.
Just taking 750 keepers up to the fish houses. Yeah, get a load more out of here. We did load on Monday. It's continual every day.
Yep, for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
You'll just run to the point we'll have a wipeout. We'll just the whole pond.
Yeah.
Hit. And it doesn't matter how much aeration you put in the pond, it won't help. When that algae goes, the amount of oxygen that it just strips from the water,
Yep.
you will just, it's fine line. So we run them as long as we can, and then get them out as quick as we can.
Yep.
And that's why we've got you boys helping us.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so it's 3 ponds. We're trying to do 2 or 3 ponds every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it doesn't always work like that.
No, because you also need to have somewhere to put them once you've
got to clean ponds out. We got so it's a bit of fun. It's just crazy. We know which ponds are nearer the edge.
yes.
They get done first, and we just continually work our way through. The mud ponds aren't on such a critical balance, so they get done last.
Yeah.
These ponds are, the amount of food that goes through these with no filtration, and the water in here will be mint until suddenly it's not.
Yeah, and then it goes.
Then it's
It goes the other way rather rapidly.
Yeah. So as you can see, we're soaking wet today.
Yep.
We're in here, so we're doing the filming in here, filming in the other tunnel.
And then they'll come back up and go.
Good one to go into their pond. That's got some of their water, a little bit of their water in, so they don't get a shock.
Yeah.
The pH in here will be really high
Mhm.
because of the huge amounts of algae in here. So that's cleaned out fresh water, but with a small amount of their water gone in.
Yeah.
Because that's super soft water that we fill them up with, so it just means that they get quite such a monster shock.
Yeah.
And they'll settle back in there. Literally within 24 hours, they'll be looking for food again.
Mhm.
But they really want straight away because it's the same size, same temperature, and water conditions will be pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's as if it just works really well. The ones that go elsewhere might take a bit longer to
settle in. Yeah.
To the new environment, but
Because the other ponds they're clearer water, aren't they?
they'll be clearer water because they'll be processed ready to go up to the shop and go off to do the pond. So we've got to change the water chemistry they're going through. So
Yeah.
Again, it's not a simple process of just get them out and shift them on. They need a little bit of changing round. So we'll come back when we've got some fish in a cage, hopefully.
Yep. So we will be back shortly. Well, there we go. That's the pond empty. Ricky's just coming down with the net. First thoughts, Ricky?
Too many lost patterns. From it. I keep looking for my number one I've seen on the feeder, but I can't see it. I don't know why that's weird.
There's still some cracking fish in there, though.
There's some look alright. We shall see. Pitfalls are doing crosses. Yeah, I reckon we've lost patterns on at least 25%, if not more.
Yeah.
Which is higher than we'd want.
But like you say, that is part of the risk of.
What happens with all varieties, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the growth, there's no way we'd grow groshki this size in 16 weeks now, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So is that the Kajaka in it?
That's what's making it grow better. But structurally they look superb, but too many missing patterns.
Yeah.
But
That's the
trick with it.
that's the breaks when you're crossbreeding. That big one's nice, though.
Yeah, the best one was one of the big ones as well, but it's been hiding. Yeah, I mean every single one of these fish will have patterns, so I mean obviously that is an absolute straightaway standout,
Yep.
absolute monster for, I said 20 centimetres, that's easy.
Easy.
But yeah, I mean some of them look good, really good, but there's too many. I mean all of these have all lost their
Colour.
patterns, and that's too many. We'll go for them.
We'll go through them.
Probably are. But yeah, my number one is.
Could it be the one that jumped out the bucket and into that pond?
Could be, but it's a long shot, isn't it?
It is a long shot. We'll find out when we go down the bottom.
One of these
Oh yes. Is that what you was aiming for with the pairing?
To be honest, yeah, kind of something different. But yeah, structurally they're really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So they've got their structure and their growth from the Kajaku.
more so, yeah. But the instability is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we shall go through them. On first glance, we'll have a few keepers.
Alright. And we will pick you back up once we got the best ones in a vat. Well, Ricky has finished going through the YouTube community choice, and I think he's got less than he hoped for, but he is happy with the ones he's got. He's got his best 6 in the bowl, and I'll let Ricky explain to you why he thinks they're the best 6 out of the bunch.
Yeah, no, so these are some we prepared earlier, because we were good like that. It's the 3 main types that we got here. So, red Kajaku being the male parent, and you'll see obviously the Kajaku-esque amongst these. Don't look like normal Kajaku because
No.
they're the cross, but yeah, these are 2 of the best from them.
So with these, unlike a Kajaku, will the Benny fill in on these and become like a thick Benny like you get on a Goshki?
I wouldn't expect it to be floating, but it would become more red than you'd expect on a normal Kajaku.
Yeah.
So less metallic but more red, but you've got a lot more black involved. So like with Benny Ginga, you're going to have more black reticulation, black in the fins. You can see the sumi, which you don't see on Kajakus when they're young.
Yes.
So yeah, they'll look more like Benny Ginga, to be fair. That's kind of where they'll go. And then you've got the 2 look just like normal Goshki.
Yeah.
Got a lot faster growing, the body and strength of this one's just.
So you were saying usually you'd get that sort of growth in 2 years from a Goshki.
Well, these are some of our normal. Put them over here. We'll pick one out. So these are some of the normal Goshki in the same pond. That's what we'd normally expect. 12 centimetre at 20 weeks old.
So adding the Kajaku into the mix is what's given them the body
It's just
structure.
giving them the head length, the body structure, the growth, but you take away some of the Benny quality and
Yeah.
some of the reticulation, and you've had a lot more failures than you'd expect. You can see here how many.
Yeah, there is a lot of ones that have lost pattern. A lot of pattern.
Yeah, it's not like a little bit of breakdown, it's just completely.
Yeah, just completely gone.
That partially been spawning, partially they've been in the hot tunnel, so it's happened quicker. But yeah, you wouldn't get that with a straight Gosh. Our normal Goshki parents are really stable.
Yeah.
So we've unstabled the Benny, but we've increased the growth.
Something we can play about with though, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, so this kind of shape and size is just unheard of. But
So overall, are you happy?
wouldn't do it from a business point of view because there's not enough. These aren't going to be worth enough to cover the cost of these that are on well.
Yeah.
So we're going to end up with 70 keepers. Had it just been normal Goshki with the amount started with the same colour, and I'd probably have 150 keepers
Right.
that are a lot smaller but more sellable because they all love their pattern. So from an experimental point of view, it's good. But what's good is I've now got these as potential parents.
Yes.
So I can cross these back to Goshki.
So then
More
you
Goshki, but still with some growth.
should keep the growth gene in them.
So we've got the options here where we can cross these back to Goshki, back to Kajaku, or potentially with each other.
Yeah.
Which just gets a bit thick with your brother sister, but I have got others done previously, so I've got all choices.
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to get a goshki that's going to grow big, then chances are it's going to come from this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, worth doing. Some nice fish, and like I said, there's a couple of these that are not kajaki like, not goshki like.
No.
That are absolutely this one and that one over there.
This one is absolutely ridiculous. I love that. That is.
I'd like to see where Mr. Tate puts that in a show when it gets there.
Yes, definitely. It's definitely an unusual one, isn't it?
That's even got some coochie penny in it, isn't it?
Yep.
It's got a touch of metallic in it, which will disappear as
It's
it
got
grows.
coochie benny across the lip.
But yeah, it's the Sumi bordering the Benny. It's just nice. It's got a real.
It's unique. Yeah.
It's quite unique. I like this one as well. So can't really knock that. Yes.
For me, it's this one and this one.
Yeah, for the experiment, good. And those that haven't been pushed as hard have kept the patterns better.
Yeah.
But it gives us an indicator. If we grow them, they could be more unstable or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's not something I'd rush out of the crosses that we've done now. We do probably 10 crosses a year.
Yeah.
And maybe one or two of them
You'll
doing again, and the rest are just learning curves. You just don't go down that path.
chalk it up to experience, a bit like the Shisui Senki.
Yeah, they're done for a specific reason for someone else, but yeah, they're not something we keep ourselves. But if you want to produce little koi that are insanely sellable, Shisui Senki makes the most defined, sellable little fish that people love.
Yeah.
They're small. They've got no quality for growing on, but if your market is cheap, pretty little fish, that's your market, isn't it? You know, that's how it is. But yeah, I think you see from those the ones in the cage here. I mean,
The ones in the cage are just as good.
It's got to be 20. They're 8 to 10s, a lot of them. 20 to 25 centimetre fish with a few rogue Yamate Mashikis sneaked in.
But even those, the quality of them is unreal.
So yeah, these will go back out. They won't grow now until they end up in a mud pond in May.
Yep.
Looking at that, we've probably got 30 fish from these that will make it to the mud pond when we actually go through them in May.
Yeah, and then the rest will go to the shop.
And again, then we'll see where they go from there. But we'll keep, potentially, I'll keep a couple of them back. If we ever use these parents, I don't know, but it just gives me that, something to tweak.
Tweak, yeah.
Option.
Yeah.
Options are, and that's just how it runs. All in all, very good.
Good.
So, signing out.
So, from New Forest Koi Farm, we will catch you later.